What's going on, world? Welcome back to 2025. Built by the Red Stick edition. Brought to you every Friday by Elevate Treatment and Legacy Center, man. First and foremost, we want to wish y'all a very, very, very happy new year. I hope all your dreams, all your wishes, all your resolutions come true. I hope 2025 is your year.
Manifest it.
It is your boy, Ronnie LaDuff.
Ronnie LaDuff in this thing. 2025, we showing thighs. That's why I got the thotties on.
My boy said 2025.
2025 out, thighs out.
And your boy, Michael Oakley.
In the building.
Man, Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, baby.
Happy New Year.
We made it.
We made it.
How the song go? I
don't know that one.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, my guy.
For everybody that's been rocking with us since the relaunch, it feels like it was a whole year we had y'all. But those 6 months that we had, 5 months, we had y'all, it's been so special. We can't wait to see what 2025 bringing. We manifest in prosperity.
Yes.
We manifest in abundance of blessings. Yes. Not only abundance of blessings, that we pray that God open the windows of heaven and pour an abundance of blessings on you and your family.
All of you.
We manifest in health. We manifest in wealth. We manifest in mental health. We manifest in sanity. We manifesting it at all.
I'm manifesting peace.
Peace.
Love. Tolerance. Acceptance. Man, it's 2025. We are live in 2025.
Get the thighs out. Bro, I'm so excited for this year, man. Because you know what, Mike? 2019, I made the conscious decision to change my life for the better, right? And reconnect that relationship that I have with my higher power to call God. But before I made that decision, I made every effort and attempt to make sure I don't see another day, right? And we talk about the suicide attempts that I've had. You know, we've talked about me putting myself in situations to where someone would take my life from me.
Absolutely.
So to be here, to feel the way I feel, to think the way I'm thinking in 2025, bro, how you gonna tell me God not real?
God's real.
Who gonna stop me?
I'll tell you this, my God's not dead.
God is not dead.
That's a good movie. You ever seen it?
I've heard of it.
It's a good movie.
We here, baby.
So just to start it off with a bang.
Bang. Pow. Bang, bang.
Gotta call you out.
Call me out.
Gotta check to see and hold my brother accountable.
Please do. Wouldn't have it any other way.
About 2 or 3 episodes ago, me and you were talking about how the new year represents to me.
Yes.
And how goals and everything. And I told you about the Steve Harvey video.
Yes.
You have not because you ask not.
Yep.
And make your blessings known and write them plain so that anybody who sees can understand. And I challenge you to do that, right? Write the list. Mm-hmm. I gotta know.
I have 45.
The subscribers messaged me. They said, "Hey, did Ronnie do it?"
I believe it because they do be asking, like about the feet stuff. Go ahead, dog. Yeah.
Have you done it?
I got 45.
You got 45.
I got 45.
Okay.
Because man, to be honest, I'm gonna tell you why this is hard for me. Because I feel like I'm being greedy, and I know that's a loser's mentality. That's a poor man's thinking, and I talk about this a lot. It's because I shouldn't be here.
Absolutely.
So I feel like anything I'm asking outside of that, I feel like it's being greedy. I feel like God know my heart, and God is gonna bless me with the desires of my heart.
I love that you said that, but you got to make it plain so that anybody who sees can understand.
You're right.
My challenge to that is a couple of things.
Yep.
My favorite poem, Marianne Williamson, says, "It is our deepest our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. It is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light that most frightens us, not our darkness. We are all meant to shine as children of God.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm paraphrasing and stuff, but it goes on to say we are all meant to manifest in his glory.
Right.
As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give those around us the power to let their light shine as well. And so I ask you, is it selfish you just got done saying that God is alive in our lives. Mm-hmm. So is it more selfish that you don't do this and allow the manifestation and the benefits of you doing this to shine light to those, or is it more selfish to ask?
You're right. It's selfish.
I'm on my shit today.
I see you.
I'm on my shit today.
You hit me with the blick. Hit me with the trick. You right, because how dare I not allow the goodness of God to be shown through me to other people? Because we got a big platform. I don't know if y'all know. We worldwide.
Built by the rest.
We got people out in New Jersey watching us. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? But why am I talking like that? Like I'm from New Orleans. I was on the phone with my partner from New Orleans. Every time I do that, I want to be from New Orleans and Lafayette anyway. But no, you're right. That is very selfish of me, and because that goes along the lines of like, when we went through our struggle, but then we get sober and keep it to ourselves, right? Yeah. They say the only way to keep it is to give it away. Give freely what was freely given to you. So you're right. So listen, all right, by the next episode, I can promise you I'll have at least half the list done.
I can dig that.
I'll have 150.
I can dig that.
I'll give you 100.
We're building. We're building. But yep. I don't want you to miss out on what God has planned for you.
Yes, Lord.
Because you think you know God's plan and think that you're not good enough to ask. I used to tell people this all the time. They come into treatment and they're all depressed, which is understandable.
Right.
They've anxiety ridden. They've been, operating in a lot of, devious ways and stuff. And I would ask them, I say, you believe in God? Where's that from?
I do.
Yes, sir. But
believe in God? Yes, I do. Time me hard? Yes, they have.
But I would ask them, I say, you believe in God? And they would say, yeah. I said, well, what kind of God you got? They'd be like, what you mean? I said, you got a forgiving God? They'd be like, absolutely. I said, you got an understanding God? They say, absolutely. I say, loving? Absolutely. Forgiving? Absolutely. And I'd go on all these things. And they'd be like, absolutely. And I said, well, is your God powerful? They say, yeah. I said,
omnipotent.
Well, are you more powerful than them? Absolutely not. I said, well, then why can he forgive you and bless you, but you can't forgive yourself and allow those blessings upon yourself?
You on one today.
I'm on one.
What happened?
I'm on one.
New year?
New year.
Same you, because I've heard this.
You.
I heard this behind the scenes.
Man, look, bro, I'll tell you, about 4 episodes ago, I had a moment with you.
Right.
I talked about G Money and his diagnosis and everything. And you challenged me. You said, it sounds like you are about to have some adversity that you're going to let God work through you.
Yep.
And I remember you said, man, I there's nobody I'd rather watch go through this because I know you're going to come up with a solution. And so after that, I did some meditation and some time in prayer and thought and remembered that God has everything planned the way he has it planned. And that it's not up to me to know the answer. It's up to me to do the best with the tools he's given me and allow him to work.
Yep.
Man, when I tell you, my son has had a great December in school.
Come on, G Money.
A great
Come on, G Money. That's my dude.
Look, listen. So when we talked about that episode, I shouted out Miss Bourgeois. And so I told him, I said, hey man, go tell Miss Bourgeois, shout her out, get her tuned in. He said, okay. So that day I told him to do that, he came home and he was like, Dad, you got to shout out Miss Slay. I said, oh, okay. He said, that's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Shout out
So
Slay.
Shout out Miss Slay.
Slay girl. Miss. Yeah, I was about to say as a girl. You better Slay.
She look, shout out the whole school. Like I said,
Basis
Mid-City, man.
Okay.
Dude, they show Grayson so much love, G Money so much love.
And they don't even have to.
They don't. They
You know
really
what I mean?
don't. Like
They don't.
I know I've been in school systems where you get categorized as the bad kid and you're shunned and you're sent to detentions and you're suspended and you're just passed on and I don't want to deal with you, and as long as you're making decent enough grades, but they want to see him thrive. And December he thrived, bro.
That's what it's about. Built by adversity, led by courage, D Money.
Even in the youngins.
Yeah, he ain't just singing the words, he living it.
And
he knew it.
And so, you know, I look, man, I wanted to say something when we released the song, when I talked about the being able to simultaneously hear the pain and the joy.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say this now because I didn't get to say it then. It was a saying that came to my head that I'm humble enough to remember the pain and grateful enough to feel the joy.
Come on now.
And that's what I've been on, you know, this transition into the new year, man, is that I operate a lot with being humble enough to remember the pain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always operate with being grateful enough to experience the joy.
Right.
And at the end of the day, no matter what gets thrown at me, I know that I'm going to get through it with my God and God in my life. But B, I was built for this.
Come on, man.
It's
on your chest.
It was, you know.
Built.
You know, like at the end of the day, I'm a father. At the end of the day, I'm an employer. At the end of the day, I'm a co-host on the best. I said it last week. I said it last week. I'm going to stamp it again. I don't care what nobody says. The best
addiction recovery podcast out.
Overcoming adversity podcast.
Come on, man.
Co-host of that. I'm a son. I'm a brother. I'm a friend.
You a gym goer.
I'm a gym goer.
Come on now.
I'm grateful enough to experience the joy. I'm humble enough to remember the pain, but I'm grateful enough to experience the joy.
I'm gonna make that out of a song.
Yes.
That remind me of that song on TikTok. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. None of pain. Yes. It's a beautiful day.
That's that Akon, baby.
It's a beautiful day. So actually, that song was made by a dude like in 2010. And then a clip of the little young dude went viral, him singing it, and then Akon with the platform he got made it what it is. So shout out to all y'all though. I like hey man, we're gonna learn something every day.
But yeah, so like, you know, like I said, man, the new year brings so much motivation to me.
Yes.
And I pride myself on not getting run down and not setting these expectations for the new year and just, you know, letting them fade. I think I achieve normally what I set my mind to, and
you definitely do.
So I'm just motivated, and I have a duty, I have a responsibility, I have the love and respect of you to say, I want you to man, I always tell people this, man. I got a buddy of mine. We grew up in addiction together. We went to high school together. We've known each other for a long time. And probably about 2 years ago, he found himself into recovery, and we reconnected and we talk. And you know, he always calls me and he says, man, and we just mess with each other. And I'm like, well, what's going on with you? He said, just trying to be like you. And I always tell him, I said, don't be like me, be better than me.
But that's a real thing, though.
And so I'm telling you the same thing,
episode,
man. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be better than me.
Hey.
Look, I don't have no problem with it. I've told you from jump, I want to see us all eat.
Yes, Lord. So. Dude, I'm putting myself on a 6-month regimen for the new year.
Okay.
6 months of just pure focus, dedication, motivation, and discipline. Now, I've been doing 3 of those, right, for a little while now, but I lack discipline sometimes. So I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, for the rest of my life or for the whole year, I'm going to start small. So for 182, I guess you would say 182 days, pure focus, pure motivation, and discipline, and just stay focused and stay locked in. And I think that vision list will actually, the vision board will come in.
What do you think is the thing that draws you away from the discipline?
Complacency. Yeah. I still struggle with that a little bit, you know.
I tell people all the time, like, I'm a builder.
Right.
Right? Like, you know that about me. Like, I love, like, building things, right? Like, the facility I was at, you know.
You're being modest. I already tell you. I can tell you to be modest, but go ahead.
You know, I helped orchestrate and build that place. And
did more than that. I'm gonna let you slide though. Keep going.
And so then I left and I built Elevate. And I have a lot of great people that are there with me.
You got a great staff.
Like I do. And it's not, you know, but like cultivated it and built it. You know, we are building this Built by the Red Stick podcast. I love building.
Right.
But I do find that so many times I get into my builder mode, plateau.
Yep.
Once it's reached something, I plateau for a little bit and then get sparked again and build, plateau, spark, and you know, and so one of the things that I'm very similar to you working on this year is having less plateaus.
Right.
Now, I will never be one of those people who's always go, more, build.
Gotta have that balance.
Because I want to enjoy the things I build.
For sure, the fruits of your labor, you definitely
want to enjoy them. I don't want to be 80 years old and, you know, have built all this stuff and never got to enjoy it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to enjoy it now. But I want to have less plateaus because I find, and this might be, we might have talked about it. We 26 episodes in now. We didn't talk about a lot of stuff. I forget sometimes what we talk about, what we didn't. I don't, and you know, I shout out and love to everybody, and we're here and we want to help for everybody suffering with clinical depression. And shout out for those of y'all who are overcoming it and battling it every day, clinical depression.
Real.
I'm so blessed that I don't suffer with clinical depression, but just like any human, I suffer from depression, you know, sad times, sad moments and stuff.
Right.
And I find that when I get into those plateaus, that's where I find that my depression kicks in.
Yep.
So I want to have less of those, and maybe not even less, but don't let them run out as long. If that makes sense.
Yep.
And so that's one of my things. And so that's why I asked, like, what do you find? Because that I relate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I relate to complacency. I relate to that plateau. And I think you know we can tag team the discipline. You know what I'm saying?
And I think a lot of the times too, and I'm guilty of this a lot. And I ain't gonna say it's a bad thing, but I'll get in this spot to where like, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for, you know, and so a lot of times I need to do it for me and just let them reap the benefits.
Absolutely.
Because if I'm doing stuff for somebody else, whether it be kids, wife, mom, dad, and I don't get the reaction that I feel like I deserve, it turns me off, right? And so if I just do it because I want to be a better me, and so I think I get caught with that sometimes. Like I did the laundry, and my wife was like, "You supposed to," but I almost went unfolded all of them up and kicked the basket.
This man's so petty.
You pick it back up.
This man's so petty, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I should.
My man's just so petty.
Tell me you proud of me. I did the laundry.
I'm proud of you for doing what you supposed to do.
But you know, I ain't get the reaction I thought I should get. So I was like, you know what? I take all them out the hanger. But just to be like, okay, I contributed something, and that should be good enough for me. And then I continue my drive to go on. But yeah, I get complacent sometimes, man. I'm guilty of it. And speaking of complacency, I have not talked. I talked to you about this. I haven't talked to nobody else about this. It's not set in stone, ladies and gentlemen. So please don't send me no hate mail, no text messages. I just might be taking an extended break from sidekicks.
Really?
Yeah. I want to shift my focus on instead of having multiple things like we talked about, divide my focus. I have to start making some cuts somewhere.
I get that.
The podcast, I want to give that focus because this is actually like helping people and me, right?
Absolutely.
I get a fulfillment out of it.
And I don't want you to sell yourself short because, like, dude, I've seen reaction videos and stuff of you dropping shoes off, and it brings joy and stuff.
It does.
But it also pulls you a lot of directions.
100%.
And not only just away from the pod or just away from, work, because I know, like, you make time for the pod, and I know you're dedicated to your job. But my biggest thing has always been that it's pulled you a lot of time, whole weekends away from your family. Welcome to Elevate, a place for people like you, built by people just like you.
We're committed to helping all elevate from the destruction of addiction. I hope I would give somebody who's either new in recovery or that's currently struggling with addictions, today can be the last day that you struggle, the last day that you wonder how you're going to have to chase down that drink, that fix, whatever the case may be for you.
At Elevate, we embody more than treatment. It's about passion, love, understanding, truly being your partner on your path to recovery.
Our staff treats substance abuse and co-occurring mental health disorders with a multidisciplinary approach to best fit our clients' needs. We all just embrace each other. We genuinely care, check up on each other. And it's not an act. You matter. You're more than what you've allowed yourself to assume you were.
When perseverance, hard work, and dedication meets, success happens.
At Elevate, we have a variety of programs to fit our clients' personal needs, such as intensive outpatient, and the aftercare program.
If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, give us a call. Elevate. Do more than recover. Leave a legacy.
2.5 weekends ago, I ain't see them but like 9 hours out of a Friday, Saturday.
And so, maybe a scale back, maybe something, I don't know.
But see, with that, it's hard to scale that back. And I promise you, I'm saying this with all humbleness. I'm so popular now when it comes to shoes.
I know.
That if I post, it's going to be a hard scale back. And then if I just individually text people, that's going to take time and take my focus. And
I get it.
So just to take, and again, I'm not saying.
You haven't made a decision yet.
I'm not saying.
It's something we're considering.
Right. I'm not saying that it's set in stone. I'm just weighing my options. I'm just trying. I just want to continue to be a better version of me so that I can give y'all a better version. And that I can continue growing, and I have less amount of times that I hit these walls that we talked about. And bro, it's 2025, bro. I want to, we about to travel in February, bro. We going to Colorado.
I was about to add, because I knew it was coming up.
Yeah, February.
I'm shooting out. Man, I'm excited, dude.
You giving me that?
Huh? I'm excited. I'm about to go on. Huh?
You giving me that ticket?
What?
You giving me that ticket?
What ticket? No. I'm going on a little trip here soon. With you, a couple months ago, we talked about my bike getting stolen. So I'm not saying when.
You always leaving though, bro.
I'm not saying when.
You just went to Colorado. You just went on a cruise.
I know. I'm going on another one.
Big money.
No. We're not gonna do that. So the way cruises work.
Boy, you about to feed us some bullshit when you start out with the way cruises work.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. So, yeah, I like to travel. I enjoy traveling.
Traveling is expensive. That has to be a hobby of yours, right?
Yeah.
To be able to afford that. It's not a hobby of mine. It's not. Like, I'd much rather just be sitting down on NCAA.
See, I love it, though, dude. Like, especially a cruise, because the people, like, you know me, and I get this from my dad. I ain't really ever met a stranger.
Right.
So, like, I'll talk to people. Mm-hmm. And so, like, there's been man, I'll tell you a funny story. I'll tell you a funny
Is
story.
it funnier than the Putin scoop?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not even really a funny story, but I meet people on the cruises, right? And like not in any other, just being friendly, man. Like I'll be sitting on the deck, hanging out and just like, hey man, where y'all from? Blah 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 blah. So I went on the cruise with G Money. We had a good time, I met a family down there, and just we ended up chatting it up. They sat close to us at the dinner time.
Did they have pineapples on their shirts?
No. So I met his family, and I was talking to him. And so me and G Money went on that cruise. It was like a month later that I ended up going on the trip to Colorado. So I'm in the airport, and I walk through TSA and the security and all of that. And out of nowhere, an employee goes, Mike. I look, I'm like, hey, man. It was like, from the cruise, man. And it was just it was one of the dudes that.
What?
Yeah. And so, like, cruises bring people from all over, right? Like,
Yeah.
and so, like, that's one of the reasons. Also, another reason is, can't nobody bother me. I'm in the middle of the ocean.
Yep. You called me a lot. We talked a lot. Wow, that
I
cruise.
know.
I know that was expensive. Felt special.
But I had paid for the Wi-Fi.
Ah,
that
the
time.
package.
I had paid
the
for
media package.
Yeah.
My bro, him and his wife, they cruise a lot.
Man, tell O to hit me up, man.
Man, y'all really can cruise that thing. Cruising USA.
So yeah, we got, but anyway, not to divert. Colorado trip. I remember that was your first, I gotta ask my wife moment.
Yeah.
Gotta ask my wife moment.
It's like, yo, it's my wife's birthday. We going to Colorado, bro. You wanna come? I said, let me check with the wife first. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta hit him with that husband before it's like, let me check with the wifey first.
Yes, indeed. So y'all are shooting out.
We shooting out February.
No exact dates.
No exact. No. We do, but
No, I know y'all know. We're not gonna air the exact dates.
Because it's like, bro, it's like I don't want like all these people at the airport and the paparazzi, and I'm trying to save money, so I ain't really hiring security. You know what I'm saying?
You flying private?
Hey, I was gonna fly private, but I had promised God that once I made it to where we at now, then I'm gonna keep being regular. You know what I'm saying? I am experimenting. I'm expecting probably about 80 to 90 people there. 10 of them being paparazzis. I can handle it, but anything over there, I'm gonna fly private next time.
We being extra, y'all. Being extra, y'all.
I'm flying so commercial, it's gonna be economy. It's like I'm gonna be back there with the bathroom probably. The window, we looking at the thing. But nah, we flying there, flying back, man.
How long y'all staying?
We staying 3 days.
Okay.
Well, 4 days, 3 nights.
All right.
Man, we staying it all. See, bro, this one I started reminiscing on bro, it's no way a guy from Baker that was strung out on heroin for 6 years, neglected his
should
kids,
be able to do what you about to do.
And stay at the house we staying at.
Little Airbnb?
Man, it's a.
Ain't nothing little about it.
Yeah. Airbnb. I think so. I mean, we didn't book it through Airbnb,
right,
but I guess you
that
call it that
style, right?
Yes, man. You like a
basically like a short-term rental.
Little 9-bedroom, man. Come on, man. What you said? Who said something out there? Boy, who said that?
Listen, I don't want to hear nothing from this man talking about me no more.
You would have went by yourself and did that. But it's 3 couples.
I don't want to hear nothing.
It's 3 couples.
What 3 couples need 9 bedrooms for?
I paid for mine with food stamps.
You so full of
I 2-for-1 them.
You don't even get food stamps.
Thank
That
you,
dude
EBT.
in a whole different tax bracket, bro.
Thank you, EBT.
Stop playing with these people.
But now, man, then we going snowmobiling, and then we going we talked about doing like this train ride that's 3 hours. I don't want to do that. It's an hour to the little location, and then you spend an hour on top of the little mountain stuff and like sightsee, and then it's an hour back. I don't know about that. Yeah. But we definitely gonna hit the slopes.
Have you ever skied?
Never.
You ever snowboard?
On the video game.
No, like you.
No, I fell in the tub once standing up.
Or did you ever, when you were a kid, after you took your bath, drain all the water and then rub all soap?
100%.
Bro.
I used to drink the water. Yeah, I wouldn't drink the water no more now what I do in the tub. But look, now I used to drink the water with the soap suds. I used to act like it was champagne bubbling. You know what I'm saying? I used to be giving myself toast in the tub by myself. Be getting out the tub pruning. Mama done be like, boy, what is you doing? Fingertips the same color as my fingernails. Be tripping. You ain't used to drink like grease off the stove and stuff like that?
No,
What was your crazy stuff you did as a kid?
Okay, so
Here we go. Here we go.
me and a buddy of mine used to find it fun to grab the most outrageous stuff in the pantry and blend it all up. Like I'm talking peanut butter, Fritos, Oreos, Coke, just all, and blend it up and just do nasty.
That sounds
Fear Factor
fire.
stuff.
And speaking of like grabbing stuff and blending it up together, if you have made it this far in this video, I want you to grab your phone. I want you to blend your little fingers on that phone and press that like button. I want you to go to the top of this video right here. They got a little button, a little thing that says subscribe. I want you to hit that subscribe button for us. And then like right to the right of that, they got a little bell. Hit the notifications. We appreciate y'all.
I'm not
Appreciate
needed
y'all.
anymore. My man done mastered the segues.
I wanna be like you.
He done mastered the interview skills.
I want to be like you.
Listen, everybody, I appreciate the journey.
Wait.
Ronnie's gonna take over from now.
Wait. I need you like the ocean needs water, or it will run dry.
You faked like had to lead like you was about to get up a couple times. I felt like it was my turn.
Yeah, but I just wanted to show you how good it look when you be great at what you're doing.
Like when I talk about how bad Florida State is, you be like, all right,
Here we go again. Yeah, well, y'all playing, but y'all played in the ceramic bowl. You said what it was?
man, we ain't even go.
What it was?
Man, we was in the Texas Bowl.
Texas. That's right. That's right. I was born in Texas.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was born in Houston, Texas.
I knew that.
1986.
I knew
Yup.
that. I actually
Jefferson
did know
Memorial Hospital, Southwest, West Kirby Airports. You know what I'm saying? West Side. What North?
that. So when did y'all move back to
We
Louisiana?
moved back to Louisiana.
Man,
when
the people don't know this about you.
They do.
You always talk about Baker Buffalo.
Google me, B. It's in my Google bio. No. But we moved back to Baton Rouge when I was like 3.
Mm-hmm.
We moved back to Baton Rouge. My mom was pregnant with my youngest sister, Tasha.
So
Tata.
see me, I was born at Women's Hospital, and not the new one, the one that's the police station now.
You had to have money to be born there. Everybody else was born at Earl K. Long. Don't at me either, because I'm telling facts. But go ahead, we listening.
Bro, you be taking shots at Paula and Mark so much,
Dude,
bro.
hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's not your fault you was born with Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's not your fault, bro. We're doing that for our kids right now.
I
know
love
what I'm
you,
saying?
Mark and Paula.
Yeah,
I love you.
I do too. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't about to act like.
Anyway, you going to Colorado, man. You and the
Yes.
fam.
and the wife. This gonna be our first. This gonna be our first trip away with no zero kids, because we had Sarai and all that, and she is attached at her mama's hip. She love her daddy, but she has to have her mama. So this gonna be our first time just away with no kids, and I just pray to God I don't come back with one.
Don't do it, bro.
Man, I'm talking about 100 packs and back shot.
What is
Hit
wrong?
that from the back, look.
What is wrong with you, bro?
The turn around.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, it's 2025.
It's 2020. My man got his thighs out.
25 out, thighs out. You know what I'm saying? You could come on, man. Stop
I got
playing.
the- I got
can't
the-
give 'em no
I got
more. I'm
the-
gonna get in trouble. I don't want to get censored.
I got the gray sweats on.
Is it gray sweatpants season, ladies and gentlemen?
We wild, bro.
Bro,
We wild.
have fun.
Mark
I
and
love
Paula
it.
and Mama LaDuff and Papa LaDuff be watching us, bro. We got to be cool, bro.
We start a new hashtag. Hashtag 25 out, thighs out.
We starting it.
Right here.
Starting it right here.
Hashtag
You heard it here
25
first.
out, thighs out. All 2025. So when you see me in my little kneecaps,
When you see the thotties on, don't
mind your business.
mind your business.
Just know I earned it.
If you want to,
Yep.
take a picture
Yep.
and hashtag that thing.
Hashtag that.
25s out, thighs out,
The
baby.
movement is now. So everybody tag Ronald Dove, Michael Axelrod Oakley,
Built by the Red
Ken
Stick.
Ray, Built by the Red Stick. Take a picture, tag it. Hashtag 25 out, thighs out.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
up.
Oh, I gotta wear the thotties now.
You gotta get some thighs.
I got some.
I'm gonna take you. No, you got the 8-inch.
No, I don't. I got 6-inch.
You got that's the ones where. That's them real ones.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
And look, you can't see them, but since I've been in my gym mode, the thighs
up.
been looking good.
It's up. Then that testosterone been boosting.
Yes, Lord.
Huh? So what? We see bells in your future?
Oh.
The only bell is the notification bell, huh?
Yeah, y'all make sure to smash that notification bell. I don't know. Maybe one day.
Who knows? Because my stance on marriage was.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that I can't say little bitty girl, she bigger than me, kind of. She'll beat me up for sure. That I'll be married, bro.
Your wife?
Yeah.
She'll beat you up.
Yeah, for sure.
She'll beat you up.
For sure.
She'll beat you up.
Who would have thought I'd be married?
You'd be one of the few cases of males filing domestic violence.
I do it too. I listen. What you used to always say, I'm gangster enough to call the cops.
Yes, indeed.
Taylor, you put your hands
better
on
tell
me.
'em.
I promise you, I'm showing
Man,
up to
I
every
used
court
to
date.
be so
She did it.
God. Man, we always talk about, you always make reference to how soft I am now. And
You
stuff.
are soft, bro.
But boy, I used to say the most out of pocket shit to people.
Yeah.
And then
You
just
still do.
I still do.
But it's,
but then I have the nerve to tell them, like, listen. But I'd give them forewarning. I would tell them, I said, listen, I'm gonna say some truths, and some of it's gonna come out of pocket. And I understand you're gonna get mad. And you have the right to get mad. And you have the right to get angry, and you can storm out. There's only one thing you can't do. You can't hit me. Because I was gangster enough to call the police.
But by that point, I was waiting on somebody.
Yeah, my dog.
You better not lay a finger on my butterfinger. I was ready though. Then I know I was gonna get a pass too. Kick me out. I'm gonna just go to sober living. It's all good. But we've been having fun. But just to bring it back serious real quick, it's a new year.
Absolutely.
We want to see people happy.
And
We want to see people get sober.
listen, that is, like, we talk about our journey so far, and we talk about the impact that we've had already. I want everybody to know, like, right here, right now, I'm not manifesting joy, peace, freedom, love, happiness for us. Of course, I want it.
Right.
And I'm going to do the work to come. But I'm manifesting that for you.
Yes.
Y'all deserve it.
Yes.
This world
You deserve it.
This world has the ability to be happy, man. You have the ability to be happy in this world. It's like there's always going to be something that doesn't rock with you or doesn't vibe with you. But you don't have to let that dominate you. Don't let that steal your peace.
Yes.
Man, your peace costs too much to you to let somebody else steal it for free.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm calling the spiritual cops. You ain't stealing my peace.
Nah.
And I'm going to say something real quick that may sound a little biased. It may ruffle some feathers, but it's just my opinion. It's my stance.
Love ruffling some feathers.
You know what I mean? But to me, I feel like us that has battled like addiction issues, mental health issues, you got people that's dealing with chronic illness, terminal illness, like those type of like struggles, man, I honestly feel like it's God's favorites, right? And I know they say God don't have favorites, but man, do you know how much?
I say strongest.
For sure, but do you know how much strength it takes for somebody to have stage 4 cancer or whatever type of cancer and know it's no cure and wake up every day and still fight? People, you had to be there to understand the loneliness I felt, the despair, the abandonment, the internal chaos that would stop even being quieted with with a substance in my arm. people that's hearing thoughts in their head that nobody loved them, they better off dead, and they fighting it every day, for them to still get up, still try, man, that takes a different type of superpower. And I will definitely, it goes back to that saying, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. We, ladies and gentlemen, are the chosen ones. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Not just because I battle addiction, or, not just because I struggled with mental health issues, but I actually seen what people go through outside of it.
And then not only did we battle it, we fought it and we stand tough, speaking of his glory and his peace that he brought to us.
Stand toe to toe.
Look,
Manila.
I say this all the time, and you've heard me say this, man. How many people would have folded under what you've been through?
Come on, man. I know a few of them. I've had people tell me that. I don't see how you did it. Man, look. That's why it's like, and I say it as a joke a lot, but like, I mean it. It's like, people be like, why you so happy all the time? It's like, bro, I survived heroin. Do you pick up any newspaper? Go read any article. It's like you see them dropping like five. I with the help of my high power, of course, and a little bit of willingness, I survived that. So why is a flat tire gonna make me mad? Why is being 10 minutes late for a meeting gonna make me mad? Like, I survived heroin. I'm ready to tell my story.
I said it in the beginning. I'm humble enough to remember the pain and grateful enough to experience the joy.
Like, man, once you go through something to that magnitude, like we talked about the terminal illness and the mental health and addiction and stuff like that, or whatever your bottom may be, every tub got their own bottom.
Absolutely.
Man, once you experience pain and distraughtness and despair like that, and you come out on the other side and you hit that light, once that light hits you and you get your legs up under you, man, built by adversity, led by courage.
How many times?
Can't tell me nothing.
How many times I done said this? When passion meets purpose, we become unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Look, man, I said it in the bridge. They thought we were playing. This shit was meant to destroy us. But through the adversity,
we found
peace. Or we found integrity. We found courage. We found integrity.
And
most importantly, we found peace.
Yeah.
Man, like, knowing that, like, man, shout out everybody. Like, 2025, make your decision.
Yep.
Fight this shit. Because I'm telling you, bigger than me and Ronnie, bigger than the Built by the Red Stick platform, bigger than the Built by the Red Stick community, bigger than the recovery community, bigger than anything you can think of, there is support.
Yep.
There is love. There is understanding. And most importantly, I said it in the beginning, there is a God.
Yep. And you ain't even gonna have to fight the whole time. Because once you reconnect that spiritual being in your life, you have ceased fighting anything or anyone. For by this time, sanity has returned.
Man, I'll tell you a funny.
You just floating.
I'll tell you a funny story, man. My man, Andy C. You remember Andy C?
I love me some Andy.
My man, Andy C. He thought he had me one time, so he was living in my sober living, and middle of aftercare one time. He raised his hand and said, Mike, what do you think about taking one of the beds out the room? I don't even have room to pray. And he thought he had me with that. And I said, Andy, God don't make too hard of terms for those who earnestly seek him.
Precious Lord, lead.
Whoa. So, I tell y'all, man, it don't matter. Back of a cop car.
Yep.
Jail cell. Trap house. Your house. Your mama's house. Your daddy's house. Your wife's house. Anywhere. When you ready.
You ready.
You seek that.
Yep. And when I was at my lowest, bro, that's when I looked the highest. Like it wasn't. I think I was under the rock bottom.
Absolutely.
Like I was the foundation for the rock bottom. I ain't had no choice but to look up and surrender. I just threw my hands up, And man, here we are. All my thighs later.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
saying 25 out, thighs out. Hashtag 25 out, thighs out.
Hashtag it, y'all. Hey,
Yes.
hey, listen, man.
We brought the new year in.
We brought the new year in. 2025 to the moon, baby.
To the moon. I'm talking about, man, we taking off. Like we said, we manifesting peace, prosperity, blessings, health, and wealth, and sanity. All that. You fix your mental health. If it's something that you've been procrastinating to do, get it done. 25 the year to do it.
And we manifesting the pod blowing.
And I'm manifesting some fertility in some of y'all right now. I speak fertility in your life right now. I speak kids.
I'm dodging
in
that.
some of y'all life.
I'm dodging
right
that.
now. I want y'all
dodging
to feel
that.
the pain that I've been
I'm
feeling
dodging
at
that.
4 in the morning.
Now let's wrap this thing
Nah,
up.
nah.
Listen, hey, we love y'all. I'm not even gonna let Ronnie do our normal outro. Nope.
Built by the 100 packs, you can't tell me nothing.
Bruh, I love you, man.
Love you too,
And
bro.
another fire episode.
Make 2025 great, man.
You
Let's
already
pick
know we going to. Tell the people, bro.
to the moon. Hey, man, we love y'all. Y'all really, like Mike said, y'all are our world, and we love to share our world with y'all. We're gonna be coming to y'all week in and week out, fresh, hot content, promoting love, peace, prosperity, understanding.
We got some guests on the list.
Man, we listen. 2025, look alive. We got some bangers coming. I'm talking about we're gonna help y'all. We're gonna open up. We're gonna open up a lot of different things for y'all.
I know the last month it's just been me and my mans, bro. But it's the holiday season scheduling and everything. But y'all be ready.
President Trump texted me the other day too, bro. I forgot to tell you that. So we just waiting on to clear some stuff with the Secret Service and all that good stuff.
My
I think
dude
President
be cutting up, bro. My dude be cutting up. Hey, on all real Trump, I saw. If you want to, bro, you come on the bill by the resident, bro.
Hey, Trump, you know what I'm saying? Look, I wasn't able to vote. I'm a convicted felon. But if I could have, man, he pardoned my dude. Weezy F baby. Don't forget the baby. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, y'all, we love being here. We ready to spend 2025 with y'all and beyond. If it's anything you battling or struggling with right now, now is the time to get it done. As always, you can reach out to me, Ronnie LaDuff, Michael Axelrod Oakley on Facebook. You can DM the Built by the Red Stick page on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you need to do to get in touch with us. We make ourselves readily available for y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all. Mike want to tell y'all something else too.
I know I always do this, but it just pops in my head.
Go ahead. I love it's a going thing now.
Sorry. DHD. Yeah. So this is the first episode of January.
Yeah.
Which means that you have about 3 to 4 more weeks to make sure that the Built by the Red Stick TikTok gets to 1,000 followers, and the Built by the Red Stick YouTube gets to 300 subscribers, so we can launch a brand new
contest.
Sponsored by Sidekicks.
Sponsored by Sidekicks. 2 winners.
2 winners.
2 shirts.
2 shirts.
2 pair of shoes.
2 pairs of shoes.
Let's do it.
That's not one. Last time we had one.
It was one.
Vicky P.
We had to up that.
Up that.
Up that.
Up that.
I don't know why. I'm from Atlanta. Up there, shot it. But as always, y'all, we'll be back at the same time, at the same place, with the same producer, Built by the Red Stick, built by adversity, led by courage.
We love y'all.